Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo Espinosa, and today I'm gonna explain to you through this video my entrepreneurship, which I'm doing for the intervocational named Idioma 2 in the EAN University. So right now in this video, I'm gonna act as the CEO of my business, which is called Greens4Fit. So basically, what is Greens4Fit? Greens4Fit was an idea that I had many years ago, which is basically a restaurant. Through many, in the last past 10 months, around 1 year, I asked many people if they were interested in fit food. Basically, what is fit food? And fit food, I got the answer that is basically all the food that is served in restaurants that is the opposite to junk food. So junk food is like pizza, burgers, and all that junk food that is made from ingredients that are not good for your health. So Greens4Fit is this a project made by myself that is a restaurant made for people who is interested in supporting its health. So this restaurant, I did around 20 interviews to family and friends, and I got to the conclusion that in nowadays the restaurants that are basing their food in healthy food, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and this is because people is now worried about its health. It is very different from, for example, 30 years, 40 years that people wanted to smoke cigarettes and eat a lot of junk food. Well, now it's different. Now people want to eat healthy and practice sports, practice mindfulness, practice yoga, and all that kind of activities that people feel that is doing well to their health. So basically, the problem is that restaurants that are serving healthy food, they are very expensive. And this is because healthy ingredients are, of course, expensive than junk food. For example, let's talk about if you want to go to McDonald's, maybe you're gonna pay $5, and if you go to maybe a restaurant that is called I don't know, there is a restaurant that serves healthy food, you're gonna pay more or less $15 for food that is really good but is expensive. So that's problem number one. The idea of Greens4Fit, which is my restaurant, is that we are gonna use food with ingredients that are natural, that are organic, that are raw, and basically that are not using preservatives or all that kind of ingredients that when you eat them, they're gonna basically damage your health. This is the completely opposite. We're gonna use fruits, we're gonna use vegetables, we're gonna use grains, and of course we're gonna use proteins such as meat, fish, and chicken. But the key of all these ingredients is that they are completely natural. One of the tips that I'm gonna use in my restaurant is that I'm gonna explain to our customers absolutely everything about the food that they are eating. So, for example, I'm gonna show them how many calories they are eating, what type of ingredients, and basically I'm gonna show them what they are eating. That's the whole key of Greens4Fit. We're gonna use type of dishes such as salads. We're gonna offer also dishes like vegetarian dishes, vegan dishes. We are gonna offer meat and fish that are good and that visually looks healthy. One of the problems that we're gonna have in this industry is that the competence is very high because junk restaurants they still owned the market, the food market. So if I put my restaurant just next to maybe some kind of let's say again McDonald's, well, people still have in their minds that McDonald's is cheap, is fast, so they're gonna go to McDonald's because they already have in their head that these kind of restaurants are like easier to eat. But that's the point in offering healthy food, because in my restaurant we're gonna use healthy food, healthy dishes, healthy plates with healthy ingredients, but I'm gonna use or I'm gonna try to make it cheap healthy food, and cheap fast healthy food. That's the whole point of Greens4Fit. How am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to try to not use intermediaries. That basically means that I, by myself, or my, for example, the people that work for me, I'm going to send them directly to the people that sell the food. We're not going to have intermediaries. I'm gonna buy directly the food. I'm gonna prepare the food in my restaurant. In that sense, the costs of not having intermediaries are gonna be less. The whole point of Fit4Food is that we're gonna have a very important emphasis on customer service. The whole idea of this restaurant is that customers and people who work in Greens4Food, they're gonna feel like family, like we all are part of a family, a healthy family who want to protect their health and are doing healthy activities such as mindfulness and yoga and eating good food. And just as a conclusion, I'm gonna put my restaurant in strategic locations, such as next to colleges, next to universities, next to schools, and mostly next to offices, where people at the end of the journey, they just go outside from working, and they're gonna have to make a decision if they want to eat healthy food or eat junk food. Well, guys, thanks for watching this video. This video was made for or by my restaurant Greens4Fit, and hope you like it.